This is TWiT.
Last payphone in New York City, the last one owned by the city, was removed. The city once had more than 6,000 public phones, but they've all been replaced by Wi-Fi kiosks. And there it goes.
Yeah.
The last public. Now, they're privately owned payphones in New York, although I know somebody who owns them, or some of them, and he says they're all cell phones.
Yeah.
They're just cell phones. The last of the public payphones will not end up in a landfill. It's going to go to the Museum of the City of New York to be an exhibit for young people. You used to have a dime that you could go and call home.
I hope if they're curating this correctly, they're gonna scrub that down and disinfect it really well, but also they're going to find some chemical they can apply to it that smells like it's recently been
Can I just point out, this phone has clearly already been sanitized. There's no way a payphone in New York City looks as clean as that. Somebody before the photo op cleaned this sucker off. There's no graffiti.
It's red carpet ready.
There's no vomit. There's no. The phone books are intact. Yeah, this is. Look at this. It's perfectly clean, respectable.
No pigeon strikes.
No pigeons. Right. Anyway, there's going to be
no independent band stickers on it. That's usually you go to payphones just to find out what bands are up and coming.
Next time I'm in New York, that's right, with all the pamphlets. Next time I'm in New York, I'm going to the Museum of the City of New York, Analog City, NYC-BC, before computers. What it looked like before computers. I think that sounds great.
I was looking things up because I was trying to find some answers for myself about why they were existing for quite so long, and there are a lot of questions on Quora from like people who are not below the age of like 25.
Yeah, what is
asking?
That?
Well, if the phone rang, like how would you know who the call was for? And like, did people used to line up to use it? And I'm like, oh, let me paint you a word picture about a child by the name of Andy Ihnatko, 9 or 10 years old. His allowance was a mere pittance. He would go for long walks, sticking his finger in the coin return slots, hoping to find enough change that had been left behind to buy perhaps a Coca-Cola or a Hostess lemon fruit pie.
Aww. Are you old enough, Georgia, to remember payphones?
I do remember payphones. I can't say that there were tons of payphones, but I do remember payphones.
Did you ever use them? Let me ask you, was it a dime or a quarter? Because dime really shows your age.
2 quarters.
2 quarters.
I don't remember. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much
they looked like
were,
a health nightmare. I mean, this is a phone that's been sitting on the street of New York for years, and you're going to put this up to your mouth? It just seems like a bad idea.